loves, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be an extreme clean and organized with me. And as you can see, we are in Eliana's nursery right now. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is seriously the worst it has ever been, seriously. When her birthday rolled around, her room was pretty clean, but then we took a bunch of her toys from the living room and brought them in her room here. You okay, lovey? To make room for her new toys. So it has been very, very messy because we've been playing with the toys in here as well, and they really just don't have a place. But I am going to be organizing her toys in some way so that we can just put some of those away that she doesn't play with or use anymore. So we still have toys out that she used as a newborn, and she really doesn't use those anymore. She has 2 push walkers. Both were given as gifts, so I'm not going to go through and really declutter a lot of the things today because we do have another baby on the way, and I'm just trying to hold on to as much of her baby stuff as possible so that we don't have to really purchase anything once this baby comes along. But because we have 2 push walkers, I probably will get rid of one of those, but everything else I'm just going to organize. So this video is not a declutter video, it's just cleaning, organizing, and playing, probably. I'm sure you're gonna see us playing a little bit throughout the video. Hopefully we can get some cleaning and organizing done anyhow. But hopefully this gives you some motivation to just clean and organize an area in your home. And if you have little ones, I know how challenging that can be. So let's get this done together, put this up on your TV, and tackle an area in your house. Mama, you can do it. I know you can. And even if you're not a mom, hopefully this is motivational and helpful to you as well. I hope you guys enjoy. Can you blow a kiss? Can you blow a kiss? Mwah. Mwah. Oh, those are your blocks? Do you want to help me? I love you. Okay, so this is pretty embarrassing. Like I said, her room has never been like this, but I'm going to show you guys what it looks like right now. I'm sure many of you guys can relate, but this is what her nursery currently looks like. Oh my goodness, we have toys everywhere, and she typically does not even use all of these. So we have a lot of cleaning to do. Eliana is also at the age now where she's starting to pull everything down. So all of these books were on the bookshelf, but somebody pulled them down, and I was sitting right here with her to make sure that she didn't pull them onto her head. But we did read them while we were down here, but oh my goodness, you guys, she is definitely at that age. So these are the drawers that I'm going to organize her toys in, I think. And I'll show you guys as we go along kind of what I have, but I just wanted to give you an overview because we have stuff all over the floor.
I was falling through the air. No one let myself to hold my hand. Standing in the shadows of where we have been.
Where'd it go? Okay, so I got this bin a while back just to hold all of the random baby products that we have that we are no longer using. So a lot of these items, excuse me, a lot of these items were from when Eliana was a newborn. So as you can see, I just have her different play mats, her newborn inserts, her breastfeeding pillows, all kinds of things that she doesn't use or need anymore. And we just wanted all of her baby items in one place. So I'm probably going to go ahead and utilize this bin for some of the items. Not all of her toys, but just some bigger items I think that won't fit in the drawers. So yeah, I think this will be good. That way when we move, we can just pick this bin up and go, and I will know that everything in here will be good to go and ready for baby number 2. All right, so up here at the top, I have these bins that I don't really use very much anymore. The only one that I really use is her milestones bin, and sometimes I use this extra covers and sheets one, but I really don't need to. So the rest of her closet is pretty cluttered, and I know I need to do a really good declutter. However, I want to wait until we find out the gender of this baby, because if it is a girl, I do want to keep the majority of Eliana's clothes. So what I've been doing is I've actually been using these vacuum seal bags to store Eliana's clothes, and we have them in a bin. She has so many clothes, you guys. Oh my goodness, but all of these are ones that she has grown out of, and this is not even the only bag. So this is just 6 to 9 months. These are like her little special dresses. These are her 12-month clothes. She is still wearing 9 to 12 months. She is in 12 months today. So I am keeping those out for a little bit longer. And then I'm only going to keep out a few of the 12 to 18 months, I think, because we are moving in a couple of months. And most of these, like, she's not even gonna be able to wear. This jacket was so cute, but the tag is still on it because she probably won't even get to wear that. So again, depending on if we have a little girl next, will kind of help me figure out what I want to keep and what I want to pass along. But all of these bigger clothes here in the back, these are all like 2T toddler clothes, and those ones, we got so many clothes, like all of these are 18 to 24 months, you guys. We have had so many people give us clothes, so we have so much. We don't need any more clothes for a very long time, probably until she's 2. At least. And then all of these are 12 to 18 months, so these will be the next size that she's moving into. So I am going to keep out those because we may need those before we move. And guys, this is why it's so hard to clean with a toddler. I don't know, is she considered a toddler yet? She just turned a year old about a week and a half ago. Yep. Eliana, what are you doing? Yep, that's the age that we're at, guys. Can any of you mamas relate? Move all of your books. Can you help me put those back away? Okay. Can I please see that? Thank you. All right, these are your swim diapers. Can you hand me that one? For your swimsuits. Do you want to be for the beach? Thank you. Let's fold it and put it in. Okay.
Soon you're on your way. Promise me that you know the world is yours. Strike them with your glow.
So something that I am a firm believer in is involving children with cleaning up, with just helping. And even when that happens, but when I was a teacher, here, let's leave those in. When I was a teacher, I would always have my students help me. And of course, things that were age appropriate, but I want to be able to teach my kids that if they take something out, they need to put it back away. So that is something we are working on. And I told my hubby Chaz, which he agrees to, we're all working on it as a family because we all need to work on that. But when we move to our new house, we are actually going to have a playroom, and it looks like I'm going to have to put these somewhere else in her room. Oh my goodness. But it teaches them those life skills that they need, and so I definitely want to instill that in my own children. Yes. Purple. Typically this closet door is closed, so we don't have to worry about this. Okay, fast. Can mommy close this door?
To be kind, live it's your life, go on now, change. I would be up waiting for you if you had to leave. just wanna say that I feel that our love is real. Maybe we should.
All right, guys, so it is actually the next day, and as you saw, we hardly got anything done yesterday. We ended up just playing. Eliana was actually getting hungry, so we took a break to eat, and then nothing else happened in this room as far as cleaning or organizing. So we're trying again today. It is already the afternoon. I think it's around 3:30 already. I was gone this morning. I had to go get some more blood work done to get my thyroid levels checked again, and so my hubby watched Eliana this morning, and then once I was back, she ended up taking a 2-hour nap. So she just woke up a little bit ago. I fed her, we played outside again, and now we are going to hopefully tackle this room. So I am determined. I know that, you know, when you have help, it makes things so much easier, but when you have a little one that is awake and very, very busy, walking around like crazy and just always wanting to play or eat or, you know, just do all the things, it definitely makes it more challenging. So I feel you mamas. I don't know how you guys do it with multiple kiddos. I really don't. And yes, so we will see once I have 2 under 2 how that goes. I do plan on getting a nanny part-time just for maybe a day or two a week, even just a couple of hours a day, just to focus on filming and editing, and that way I can make sure that I'm putting videos out, because I don't know how I'm gonna do it, honestly, you guys. I would love to know if you guys have channels yourselves, because I know some of you do, how you manage that if you are a mom. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I struggle enough with one, but we make it work for sure, but it is definitely a little more challenging. However, I have considered hiring a nanny for, like I said, even if it's like for 3 hours a day, maybe 1 to 2 days a week, I think it would help a lot. And then that way I'm still, you know, there if she needs me. But anyway, I will get more into that once we talk about house hunting, because that is something that we are taking into consideration when looking for a new house. So, all right, so let's go ahead and finish up cleaning. It pretty much looks the same, and we're adding some more things to the mix. So this little one is now putting snacks on the floor. And let's see, I think my hubby threw in some things that we were cleaning out of my car and out of the other areas of the house. So I'm basically starting from square one, I feel like, today, but it's all good. I'm gonna try to do it as quickly as I possibly can. She is fed, Chief is good, everyone's good. So fingers crossed.
Every day you're making me better, 'cause a love like this is rare.
All right, so because I have baby number 2 on the way and I'm already starting to show a little bit and I'm already having to pee every 5 minutes, I am probably gonna go ahead and pack this up into that big gray bin that you guys saw yesterday and just save this for the new baby. The only time I guess I would probably take it out is if Chaz were wearing Eliana, but honestly, you guys, she's just getting so heavy. And now, I mean, she's been walking for a couple of months, so she either likes to walk around or we put her in the stroller if we are out and about. If we're at the park or something, we usually just push her in that until we get to the swings or the slide or whatever. So I'm gonna probably pack this away and not use it until the next baby, which is so strange. I don't know. I guess I could wear her on my back. But again, that would just be a lot, having weight in the back, weight in the front. So we'll see how it goes, but for now I'm gonna pack it away.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights.
All right, so the matches to these ones were in my car when we had different photo shoots, and now they are actually in my closet. So I'm gonna put these off to the side. I know, don't ask. That just happens sometimes, you guys. So I'm gonna put these kind of over here. This is everything else that I have to pack up once she grows out of this size clothing. So I just put it over there because those are gonna be in vacuum seal bags according to the different sizes. Same with these hats and mittens. We are out of the winter season, so I'm gonna go ahead and pack those up as well. I'm not actually packing them up today because I'm waiting again until she grows out of the 12-month size, but I'm gonna put them over here. All of these are 12 months. So once she grows out of that size, I will put those in a vacuum seal bag as well. Okay, so I know this seems kind of silly, but I'm gonna take all of these 12 to 18 month clothing items and put them in this little bucket right here. She already snagged one of the books. But I'm just gonna put them in this bucket here so that they are ready to go. Right now, all of her 12-month clothes are in her dresser and are up here, and I'm not ready to change them out yet, but I know that she will change into those before we move. So I'm just gonna put all of these in here. That way I have the drawers free so that I can start organizing some toys.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go through all of her toys that are in her room and kind of sort them out based on age. If I can remember correctly, I'm gonna try to remember as well as I can. And again, none of these are including the toys that are in the living room. So she has so much stuff, you guys. Again, I'm not gonna declutter until we actually get into our new house and have this baby. Maybe before we have the baby, I'm not sure. But these bins right here are just a hodgepodge of all kinds of different toys. So these are not organized whatsoever, and I want them to be somewhat organized before we move so that when new baby comes along, everything is already ready to go.
Got me up all night, putting things on the side. What do you have in mind? She's awake all the time. What are you trying to find? I hope this ain't a lie. Cause I'm vibing with all we have. Yeah, I'm feeling what we are now. I'm laying down on the ground.
So she is actually still using this, but I just wanted to mention something. Anytime you're packing up electronic toys of any kind, anything that has batteries, I do suggest that you take the batteries out, especially if they're going to be in storage for some time, because you don't want the batteries to start leaking acid, especially if they're going to be in like a garage or something like that. It can get very hot in there, and we have made that mistake before. Not with baby toys, but just things in the past. And I definitely don't want that to happen with her toys, because once all of that acid is all over it, then the baby really wouldn't be able to use that anyway. So yes, she is still using this musical book, but we just kind of did a toy rotation and put out her new presents from her birthday and put this in her room. But I'm gonna keep this out for her in the pink bin here so that she can still play with that up until the time that we move.
Through our phone in the night, no, I'm here by your side. So tell me, where are you now? When your head is in the clouds, I wanna find out now. Cause I'm vibing with all we have. Yeah, I'm feeling what we are now. I'm laying down on the ground. All I do is thinking out loud. Yeah, I'm vibing with all we have. I'm feeling what we are now. All I do is thinking out loud. Cause I'm running with these emotions, stumbling out of bed. One hell of a roller coaster. You're messing with my head. I'm ending up so clueless. What are you trying to find? I'm running with these emotions. Tell me, what do you want?
Some of these toys she actually did get for her birthday, so that's why I'm just putting them over here. This is kind of like my electronic toys bin that she's still currently using. So someone got her this leapfrog elephant. The pieces like teach her words and things, and so that's not out in the living room currently, so I'm going to keep it in there. And then these puzzles she really does like still, so I think I'm going to put them in here for now. But I want to make sure that they have all of the pieces first.
Giving up your dreams to your silly demons. We're diamonds in the dust, so why can't you see it? Keep getting under your thick skin, trying on not, building a nest in your weaknesses. Swimming around in your blood.
So all of these clothes are the 18 to 24 months. And she's not going to be wearing these at this house. So I'm just putting them down in this basket, which I know doesn't really make any sense, but when we pack up to move, they're just going to go in a box, and we're going to pretty much use them fairly soon after we move there. probably around the time that this baby is born, so I'm going to want to go through them. I don't want to put them in a vacuum seal bag because, well, I guess I probably could. I don't know. I'm kind of getting overwhelmed with all this stuff, to be honest, and I honestly just don't know what to do with it. So I just need to get rid of stuff, and I know that, but I'm afraid to get rid of too much. Check out this jacket, you guys. A friend gave this to me. Eliana never wore it, but if we have another little girl, I'm gonna have to put her in this. It's just so hot now that I'm not gonna put Eliana in that. It's not typically something I would normally get, but oh, here she comes. Oh, come feel this fuzzy jacket. Fuzzy jacket. But yeah, I still think it's like kind of cute. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think.
Yeah.
What? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. But seriously, how cute are these little pink Converse? Someone gave these to me. So cute. Alright, so here are my drawers with her toys, and I only ended up using 3 of them. So these top 2 are going to be for newborn toys, the next 2 are going to be for 3 to 6 months, and then the bottom 2 will be for 6 to 9 months, and then what she's currently using is 9 to 12 months. So, or 9 and above, I guess, because a lot of those toys have just carried over. So I did keep 2 drawers for each section just in case I come across some larger items that I can put in here, and then they'll kind of be together. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna use my label maker, which I know is on Amazon, so I will link it down below. I wanna say it's like $25 or $30, something like that. But I'm just gonna use this to create some labels. I need to take the batteries out of this toy, I forgot, but I'm just gonna create a few labels for my drawers, and that way when we move, it will just make it so much easier to know what's in each drawer. So that is basically what I'm doing for now. And then once we get into our new house, I will come up with a new system probably, but I think this will work for now. And look at my little one, you guys. Hey. right, so we are on day 3 of cleaning this nursery, which to me is just, hi sweet girl, is just mind-blowing. So I wanted to sit down and chat with you guys just for a moment because I honestly can't believe it's taking me this long. And I wanted just to encourage you, and hopefully this gave you some motivation so far. But honestly, you guys, just keep in mind that real life does happen and you can't get everything done at one time. A lot of times you just have to go with the flow. It is so much harder with a little one who is walking around and is so busy. She is just so busy, you guys. Like right now, I had one bin really left to go through and she's dumped everything all over the floor. So I should have just waited until the weekend, honestly, so that my hubby could be here to help me, but I am determined to get this done. And I also wanted to show you guys that even if you do just have to chip away little by little at a big project or a big task, that it is manageable and it is doable. And sometimes that's just the best way to approach it. Sometimes we don't have a few hours just to work on one thing. I mean, we have lives and we have kids and we have things that we need to do, and things just come up. So if you have to just chip away little by little, it's okay. So I'm trying to remind myself of that also, because in my mind, I was like, oh yeah, this should only take me a few hours to do at most, because not only was I cleaning, but I was planning on organizing as well. And I've been kind of just doing that along the way. But I honestly didn't think it was gonna take me this long. And I don't know if it's because of the age that Eliana is right now, because when she was a newborn, I feel like I was able to do things so much more quickly. Granted, her room didn't look like this when she was a newborn either, and it typically doesn't, but it just has been a struggle for me. And I was thinking of not even putting this video out because I'm like, this is just not even motivational for some people. But at the same time, I wanted you guys to see a look into our real lives. This is real life for us. So yes. Anyway, I hope this is encouraging to some of you mamas out there. You are not alone. We are all in this together, and we're still gonna get this task done, even if it takes us a little bit longer. But we're gonna go ahead and finish this room here right now, this morning, before she goes down for her nap, and then we will be done. You guys will be seeing this video a little bit late because it took me so long to get this project done. But again, I still wanna share it with you. I think it's important to see real life on YouTube, especially because I feel like a lot of the time we see things that look so perfect. And this kind of goes back to my Instagram post actually yesterday, because I was just feeling so defeated and I was like, you know what, why can't I just have it all together all the time? And you know, that's just real life. And I just want you to know, if you are a mom, that things are gonna happen and you are doing a wonderful job. Don't let that define who you are. You are still doing a wonderful job. You are a wonderful mother, and not everything is going to be perfect all the time. So we are gonna get this done, aren't we? Can you blow a kiss? All right. Mwah. I love you. You're the best thing ever. You gonna help mommy finish cleaning? Probably not, but it's okay. All right, let's get to cleaning, guys. All right, so new technique. I'm gonna try to let her play in her crib while I clean. So hopefully she will kind of stay occupied in here for a little bit while I can clean up the mess that she made on the floor this morning. Can you believe this, you guys? I feel like I'm just going over the same areas over and over and over again. So again, I'm not sure if this is just her age or if this is typical, and I need to get a better system in place before she gets older. But Eliana. Okay, she's occupied, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. love her. Oh my gosh, so funny. So her room is finally clean and organized. Now it's my goal to keep it that way, especially up until we move. Otherwise, I'll have to go through all of this again. So I'm gonna show you guys what I have around the room, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this up. What do you think, Eliana? Is that better? All right, so I did take out her hamper so that I can do her laundry, and everything is finally clean over here. This is the main area of her nursery that we use, so it's imperative that this stays clean, and it makes me crazy when it's not. So let's see, everything else is just up off of the floor, which makes me feel so good. All of those toys have been gone through, the batteries have been taken out, and I was able to organize her other toys over here from when she was a newborn up until she was 9 months, and then everything else for her current age and more is out currently or is in these bottom 2 bins here so that she can play with those. And then these are not even all of her books. She has a ton in the living room. I might have to move this down. You want to play with this? Here. We're gonna go ahead and take out one thing at a time. Are you done with your remote? Okay, let's put this away. Okay, so I also organized her clothes. Everything that is right here are items that she is currently fitting into, and then the next size up, I just kept out a few pieces. All of these down here are 18 months and up, which she won't be in probably until the later part of this year, if that. So those ones we will just pack up when we move. And then on this side, I just have clothes that she has already outgrown, but they are not completely done, which is why they are still open and not sealed yet. All right, so I know this took me a little bit of extra time that I wasn't planning on, but that's okay. I hope it still gave you some real life motivation, and I hope you guys enjoyed it just the same. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.